Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to show you around Lyon Station, one of the downtown stations on Ottawa's new O-Train Line 1 light rail system, and one of our favorite stations here. The downtown stations are all underground stations, and they are large and grand, able to accommodate the busy central area of our nation's capital. Come check out Lyon Station with us and enjoy the first station-focused video on the O-Train system. Located just west of Canada's Parliament Hill, Lyon is the fourth station from the western terminus of Tunney's Pasture on the newly minted Confederation Line, and it's the westernmost station in Ottawa's downtown core, being the first station in the downtown tunnel. The station itself is located roughly at the intersection of Queen and Lyon Streets, and we are about to enter the station through the Queen Street/Place de Ville entrance, just east of this intersection. The station entrance is very noticeable, with the iconic O-Train red donut logo displayed prominently outside on a pole, and you'll find a red O ingrained throughout the design of the system, including the station interior and exterior, and of course the trains as well. This entrance is a wide, accessible entrance featuring elevators on one end and a set of stairs and escalators on the other. Here, you can find a map of the surrounding area, as well as general info on the station and the system itself. And most noticeable of all here is definitely the art installation displayed proudly on the wall here, as well as throughout the two topmost levels of the station. The art piece is titled "This Image Relies on Positive Thinking" by Jeff Mafetrich, and it features playful figures doing chores and daily tasks that are mundane and often overlooked, but are important in our lives. Heading down the stairs to the second level of the station, we find an intermediate level that serves as a bit of a breather between all the stairs, and more importantly, a connection to the Place de Ville office tower complex located right above the station. This building complex features offices and two large hotels, and also includes Tower C, which is the tallest building in Ottawa. This is definitely a great connection to use on sunny winter days when you just don't want to step outside. And of course, we see more parts of "This Image Relies on Positive Thinking" all the way down here and on this level as well, which makes this slightly uncomfortably long trip down to Concourse level that much more bearable. Running down yet another flight of stairs, and we have finally arrived at Concourse level. The Concourse is very long as it spans the whole length of the RRT platform, and it is brightly lit even if you're here at the dead of night like we were. The ceilings are decorated with these pieces of metal painted yellow, which is definitely the predominant color scheme for this whole station, and may or may not because of the yellow coats on actual Lions. Either way, the bright and warm yellow makes the station seem very welcoming, and it really was a great station to start our O-Train Line 1 adventure at. Before we enter the fare paid zone though, we are greeted by the ticket vending machines and fare gates. All stations on the O-Train system are automated with no collector's booth, similar to some of the entrances at the newest TTC subway stations. But for the first few months of the LRT's operations at least, there will be an OC Transpo staff here on site to help you with anything if you get stuck. The ticket vending machines are similar to Toronto's as they use the same Presto system, besides the fact that they are recessed flush with the wall, and they've got a nice coat of OC Transpo red and white. They also currently still vend out the special OC Transpo Presto cards, so grab those before they're gone for good. A special feature of these ticket vending machines is definitely the video chat feature, which you can use to talk to a remote OC Transpo staffer for help, or if you have a free fare from a sporting event or something of that sort. The fare gates here are of the same style as the TTC subway as well, with the plastic doors that swing open. But they do have a nice addition of a QR code/barcode reader, which can be used by local students holding a U-Pass or any other special fare of that sort. Alright, now is the prime time to tap into the proof of payment area and take a peek before we head down to the trains. As we've mentioned before, the concourse is ridiculously long and requires no small feat to just walk to the other end, but thankfully that's rarely needed as it does feature tons and tons of vertical access with numerous sets of escalators, stairs, and elevators, which is something we really appreciate about the new system. In the middle of the concourse is the other art piece belonging to the station. The art piece titled "With Words as Their Actions" is a metal sculpture by Plant Architect, and it consists of words punched out on a wavy metal ribbon, recounting stories told by women who are often sidelined in history but keep the tales alive. Some other nice features on the concourse include water fountains, emergency call buttons, lean bars, a nice little busker area, and just a sheer number of signs to make sure you always know where you're going, even if you're confused about that in life. Descending down a final portion of stairs, and we finally arrive at the 4 stories and 17-meter deep platform level of the station. Still grand and roomy, this pair of side platforms are definitely closer to a traditional heavy metro station than, say, the underground streetcar stations of Toronto, even if the low floors and the closeness of the tracks are a bit jarring at first. The platform is filled with the yellow color scheme accent as well, with yellow strips framing the station's name on the walls. One aspect you'll definitely notice early on with being in an O-Train Line 1 station is the constant announcements that are extremely helpful to distracted riders like me, and we really love the amount of information and contact we get from the system. Platform features include digital signs that display the arrival times for the next 2 trains, nice benches and garbage disposal bins, and a designated waiting area branded TransSecure that additionally features a telephone, maps, as well as a very advanced-looking AED for emergency situations. The downtown stations actually have platforms that are 390 meters long compared to the 300 meters at other stations, which is put in for longer trains to use in the future. Here at Lyon Station, some lengths of it are blocked off for now until future upgrades necessitate them. And of course, this is where you can spot the beautiful Confederation Line trains running through the station, and where you can catch a train towards either Tunney's Pasture Station or Blair Station. Enjoy a few select shots of the O-Train. Alright, leaving the rest of the rail fanning to another video, we're going to walk to the other end of the platform and head upstairs to check out the second entrance of Lyon Station. This is the station entrance located right at the intersection of Lyon and Queen, and it is a standalone building above ground this time instead of nestled into the building. A few flights of very long escalators and stairs connect us to the outside world, but you can yet enjoy another part of the beautiful artwork by Jeff Mafetrich as you make your way through a much smaller intermediate level this time to get to the entrance. Out here, you'll find a work site for a future development coming to this intersection, as well as a couple of bus shelters that serve as another transit connection besides the RRT. Ottawa's downtown is served well by buses, and bus routes serving this stop include the routes 10, 15, 16, 17, N57, N67, and the N75. And besides the connection to Place de Ville that we mentioned before, Lyon also serves as a great way to get to the Supreme Court of Canada, the National Archives, and just generally a great place to start your downtown Ottawa explorations if you're in the mood for that. And on that note, I think it's time for us to hop on the train and go explore another station on the O-Train system. Thanks for watching, guys. We really hope you enjoyed the first installment of our O-Train Station Focus series. More Ottawa videos will be coming, we promise, and we didn't forget about the Trillium Line, so be on the lookout for videos on that part of the system as well. Like, subscribe, and let us know your opinion on the newly opened Confederation Line and its stations down in the comments below. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and definitely consider supporting us on Patreon so that we can get to more transit openings like this one and bring you guys some fresh footage. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.